California has been paying $140 some odd thousand a year for each one of us to be in prison. And there's much better use of your taxpayers' dollars than that. For myself, as you know, I'm living with my brother, but I know plenty of people that are still struggling in there, trying to find a transition home. A transition home is what commonly referred to as a halfway house. And there's a lot of transition homes that are either full or they don't take people with certain crimes because of location, not necessarily because of their attitude about a certain crime. So it's a struggle. It's absolutely a struggle. And this is one of the things that I've been working on, a transition home that I can start based on what I know and the skills that I've had from a previous life of being an engineer, and I was in corporate America for a little while. So I know how a process should work, and I know how certain transition homes out there just don't. And the transition home that I would be designing is one that's not necessarily a mental health treatment facility or even a substance abuse treatment. It would be a vocation. It would be a transition home with vocation training for jobs in the green environment, specifically solar, to begin with. So I was a clerk in one of the vocations in CTF, right next door to where Carlos took HVAC. I was in the electrical vocation. So I was an engineer in the real world, and I was teaching electrical skills to inmates. So I know how they think, I know how they learn, and these are talented, amazing people. So to answer your question, it is absolutely a struggle. So if you are interested in learning more about, say, transition homes, then ask, learn, talk to Megan. I'm going to certainly be involved in their transition center over there on Tyler Street. And I just want to say one last thing is, one thing I know that Megan is getting the word out about what's going on in prison, and I think the more people that are eager for this type of information, they're learning about the absolute waste that's going on in the prison system. And I don't mean just wasted money, but wasted lives, wasted talents, wasted skills, wasted opportunities. Because I wrote a paper called At What Cost? And cost isn't the same as price. Price is a dollar value for which, by the way, California has been paying $140 some odd thousand a year for each one of us to be in prison. And there's much better use of your taxpayers' dollars than that. There's much better use too. There's a way to be tough on crime, but there's also a way to be smart on crime. And what we have been paying for has been an absolute waste of opportunity. So I hope that Megan's programs and everything that you are learning here, and as you speak with other people out there, help spread the word that our system is completely, utterly, hopelessly broken. Not hopelessly, but it's broken. And people like Megan and all of you volunteers who are helping her are making an absolute, real change. So thank you.